Hello to the Judge Show. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you going, Reuben?
I'm okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me chat to you today. So, can you tell me how long have you been a singer-songwriter for?
I've been a singer-songwriter for almost 30 years.
So, how long have you been a dance singer-songwriter?
Pardon?
How long have you been a dance singer-songwriter for?
About 10 years, roughly. Yeah, that's about right.
So, can you tell me more about your first EP that you've done?
The first EP I done, well, the first EP I written was called the In Moderation album, pretty much. Actually, I wrote I've written two EPs before the In Moderation album, which was Habitat and Chill Pill EP, but it didn't really take off because it was before I even knew what I was doing. Those ones are on Bandcamp, but the one that really got me to really get into distributing everywhere else is the In Moderation album, and basically ended up, the whole story just started out where I was just digging through some of my old stuff and thinking, okay, which track needs to be mastered first, and I just went from there. So there we go. The In Moderation album um, is basically showcasing some of my more moderate stuff alongside my chill out stuff and my slightly heavier stuff.
So, what kind of style of music do you like writing?
I love writing EDM, and I love writing a lot of heavy stuff that is really inspired by Nine Inch Nails and so forth. And one thing I noticed about Nine Inch Nails is that Trent Reznor seems to be quite open towards sound, so I'm open towards different sounds. So that's basically where I'm at genre-wise. I also like metal music and rock music occasionally, but lately it's been more EDM, synthwave, you name it.
So, can you tell me more about In Moderation EP? What kind of tracks are on there?
What kind of tracks on there? So we've got World Funk. We have, gee, I have trouble remembering my own track list. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Yeah, we've got World Funk. We've got Socks. We've got Micro. We've got Window, and a couple more sitting there, ready to be listened to.
So, can you tell me more about your first single in 2022, The Merge?
The Merge. What would you like to hear about it? um, wow. Well, in 2022, that it was just all spur of the moment. All of my songwriting is very, 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 very spur of the moment. So basically, I just basically had the day off from work. I was working as a kitchen hand and taking advantage of my days off. And yeah, I just came up with this melody line, that wonderful bass line, and I just worked from there. And then as I got towards the end of the track, I thought, hey, this could actually coincide with my second project, which is Tronic Traverse. And Tronic Traverse is really, really towards the synthwave and retrowave type sound. So the merge really, really consisted of myself and my sister project all together. And that was completely unintentional. So I basically thought, okay, well, I'll just feature myself in the same track. That's where the story is.
So, can you what's the your current single, the Metaphors? What's that all about?
Metaphor.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, when I first wrote the track, I didn't really know what to call it, and I played it briefly over the phone to my mum, and I said, look, I just can't really come up with a name for this song, because there was just so much going on in that track. It can be like really full on and with full of different sounds. And all of a sudden, Mum and I were sitting there thinking, what are we going to call it? What are we going to call it? And Mum and I, it just clicked. It just clicked with both of us, and we just said metaphors, because that song had that feeling of how everything in life is full of metaphors, whether it's in conversation, everything that you do in your life. And that song that has such a diverse sound in it, it is a reminder of all the metaphors that you see in your life, no matter what they are. So that's basically how I felt about that song when I wrote it.
So are you writing any new music at the moment?
Yes, I'm writing an album at the moment. It's very, very, very slow progress because I'm a very slow composer. I'm doing at least 1, 2, 3 more tracks at the moment. I've got 2 that are already finished. I've been demonstrating all of my hard work on Facebook Reels as of late, and I'm really, really enjoying the process. You know, I'm really loving it. You know, every time I sit in front of my rig, I'm always coming up with something new. I'm always learning something new. And everything is just sounding really, really good so far. So, and I really, really can't wait to show everybody. I think everybody else on Facebook is really, really anticipating the album right now because I keep on hyping it up. You know, I just keep hyping it up. So, yeah. So basically, I got like 4 or 5 tracks in the wings. 2 are finished, and I'm repeating myself. So there you go. That's my nature.
So does your new album have a name yet, or are you keeping it under your hat?
Yes. Well, the album is a complete lifetime in the making, and the name has been in my head my whole life. It's going to be called Within the Vision. I repeat, Within the Vision, because it's a reflection of how my life has been since I was in my early 20s. We're talking, you know, how my brain thinks and how I see things and how I imagine things and you know, all the things that I went through in my life, good and bad, you know, that's all within the vision. And that's where I'm at with the album right now.
So when are you hoping to get your new album released?
At the moment, it's to be advertised. I'm thinking of making a release date as soon as I finish the last track.
So will be you releasing any singles off the album?
Any singles? I'm thinking about doing some lyric videos on the whole album.
Or not releasing any singles beforehand?
I don't think that I will. I don't think that's on my mind right now. My focus right now is to just get the songs written straight down the line, project to project.
And then distribute them onto your Spotify and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be distributed on 150 platforms.
Wow. So talking about platforms, can you tell me what social media can my listeners find you on?
Pardon?
What social media are you on?
I'm on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, of course, YouTube, all those other places. I'm on Reverb Nation. I think that's about it, really. I'm not too consistent with all the other places, but Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are my most consistent.
So are you working on like a future project in the near future?
I have so many projects that I'm doing with my partner at the moment. He's re-releasing stuff under an alias called Farcaster. No rude words intended. Farcaster, Fark, Farkaster, Farcaster. And yeah, I've got some vocals that are going to be on at least 2 or 3 of his songs. 2 of them are cover songs and one of them's an original at the moment. And there's also a lot of other little bits and pieces that I've been doing with him as well. He's got a lot of projects too. I've got a lot of projects going on as well. But it's a beautiful thing. I'm really embracing it.
So can you tell me how being an independent artist is for you?
It's been really good, actually, to be able to pretty much be my own boss and, you know, not follow anybody else's or anything else's schedule and whatnot, and just really cruising along. it just feels really good, really freeing, really comforting. And, you know, it's just, I'm just so motivated with it, you know. Ever since I quit my job, for those who don't know, I used to work in hospitality. So I quit my job at the end of July just to pursue my music career and look after the aches and pains. I've got a few disabilities that, you know, stop me from doing hard laboured work. And to not be able to even also not have to, you know, do the daily grind is quite freeing for me. So I'm actually quite in a very peaceful and calm place right now.
That's good to hear. Thank you for chatting to me today. I'm going to play your current single, Metaphors. So thank you for chatting to me today.
Beautiful. Thank you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity, Reuben.
Enjoy the rest of your evening in Australia.
Yeah, you too. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.